Hey everyone, it's Tori and Joseph again. Today we're still gonna touch the part on 203Ks, 203 renovation loans, but we're gonna go from the seller side today. So there's a lot of sellers that don't have their houses up to date, don't have the money to fix their houses up to date. But from the seller's perspective, me as an agent and me working with Tori, who does all his 203s and renovation loans in-house, what we can do is offer sellers the right for buyers to come in to offer on a 203K loan. And since we know how to vet the lender and everything like that, the seller can accept 203K loan with confidence basically and bring more buyers to their house instead of all these investors and try to get a fair price for their house. So Tori's going to explain the side to where doing the loan in-house is more important when vetting some of these lenders.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. So, if Joe's listing your house for you and you don't think you're going to get the right amount, like he says, Joe can put one of our renovation signs out in front. If a buyer comes and never thought they could do a renovation sign, if we've told you all before how easy it can be, now at least we give them some options, some control. People don't have to pass on the house because they don't think they can get pre-approved. So we educate buyers for your home the same way as we would educate you as a buyer to get a different home. And that's a really important thing because it's an all again one-stop shop for Joe, meaning they could help your buyers maybe bring more buyers in. And as far as we're concerned, one of the really important things is vetting the lender. So even if we're
Right.
not the lender on it, Joe has to have the ability to vet the lender. And a very important thing in renovation loan businesses before you're going to accept a renovation loan on your house is for Joe to vet, and we would help him as well. Um, does this lender do renovation loans? Have they done them in the past? Do they know what they're doing? That's a really important fact because most people's companies, they broker them out to somebody else, they lose control, and they hope it all kind of works out together. So you definitely want to get someone like ourselves, and there's our others as well, that do it in-house, have a department in-house, everything's ran in-house, and do it every day for a living. There's a difference between doing these loans and can do these loans. So
Exactly.
important vetting part. I'll let Joe kind of wrap it up here and let you guys know how that
Yeah,
works.
so me as the listing agent also, I'm vetting, does that buyer already have their contractor set? Does that buyer have their HUD consultant set? There's a lot that goes into these renovation loans that you want the buyer to be already know and be prepared for, and has their agent, their representation, do they actually know how to do a renovation loan? Have they've been through it? Sorry, have they been through it? So on the seller side, we can help with that, especially me listing the property. We usually put a sign out in front, one a Tory sign in front, and we get a lot of calls from buyers that are interested in 203K loan. And I have a lot of buyers that are already doing 203K loans. So it just depends on what you're feeling as a seller, but me and Tori feel like a seller that has a house that is not up to date still should get a fair offer instead of an investor coming in trying to offer you cash and you're taking $30,000, $40,000 less when you can accept the buyer with 203K loan and just wait an extra 15 days to close and get your fair amount of value. So that's the major thing that we wanted to bring this video to you about. And that's basically it for today, you guys. Give me or Tori a call if you have any more questions.
Thanks, everyone.